It's time to get healthy. Come on. Thank you for picking up that I lost 35 pounds. I'm glad that you brought that up randomly. This is Kimberly Medici?
Medici, yeah.
Medici, and James Maskell, and they're going to tell you about this fantastic thing that's going on April 5th in El Dorado. But first, what are you going to make today?
Well, what I'm making today is actually what I will be making at the Healthy El Dorado Expo.
Okay.
I'm making a pretty traditional dish, but it's got a twist. It's shepherd's pie, which many of us have made at home with potatoes and beef. However, this is shepherd's pie with regeneratively farmed ground beef from Family Friendly Farms, which is a local farm in Grass Valley. They're
nice.
Amazing, all pasture raised and pasture finished meat. There's a ton of vegetables, and then there's this mystery ingredient right here. This is liver. Many people may remember liver and onions of their grandmother's day. It doesn't bring back a lot of fond memories for people, but I'm here to tell you to not be afraid of liver, because there are a lot of great ways you can prepare it and actually hide it in food and make it really family friendly.
Okay.
So this dish particularly, the shepherd's pie, has liver in it, and I'll be the first to tell you that it is a little bit of a complicated dish to make, which is why it's something we make for our food pharmacy, Table Nectar Food Pharmacy, where we make nutrient-dense foods and get it out to families who don't have time to prepare them at home. But if you get your hands on some liver, this is frozen and it's already soaked. So when you buy liver, it's gonna be in a package, maybe a little bloody. You're gonna take it out, rinse it off, slice it up, and then you give it a soak. You soak it in milk or in a salty brine for about 24 hours, and that pulls out a lot of the minerals, it pulls out the minerally intense flavor that some people are opposed to.
Okay.
Once you do that, you can leave it in strips like this, so that when you want to use it and put it in something like meatballs or meatloaf and hide it so nobody knows, you can actually take it and grate it with a grater.
That's a great idea.
Or from this frozen state where it's already been pre-soaked, I can cut it, right? And then I can put it in a food processor. So I have a little mini food processor right here. And for this dish, what I do is you take the liver, and the ratio is really important. It's an 80-20 ratio. That is the maximum you want to put in to hide from your family.
Okay.
If you don't want your kids or your husband to notice that you put liver in the food, make it an 80-20 ratio, and you might even want to start with 15%. So, where was I? So in this, the way I like to do it is because the idea of blending up an organ meat is kind of triggering for people. I like to take fresh garlic in it, right? Plus a bunch of fresh herbs, thyme, rosemary, a lot of aromatics, and then I would actually process this up with the food processor. And then if I was making meatloaf or meatballs, I would take my meat, my vegetables, my onions, anything I was putting in it, I'd put it in a bowl, and then I'd take this puree and I'd mix it all in so it's really well incorporated, and then you saute it up, and it actually adds this really beautiful richness to food that you wouldn't expect. It pairs beautifully with red wine. And it is the most nutrient-dense food on the planet.
I said, let's sell liver. Let's sell liver.
I
think we did it.
I'm
I
on
think
board.
you did it.
And if you're afraid of it, you can also get desiccated liver in little capsules. It's nature's multivitamin. You can't go wrong if you can include more of it in your diet, and then you can let go of some of those supplements you have on the counter.
Oh, you did it. You sold it. You sold it. James, real quick, the event's coming up on April 5th.
Yeah.
You got a little special code.
Yeah, so if you use code GOODDAY15, if you go to healthyeldorado.com, you can get $15 off all of our different tickets. We are reimagining the school lunch, but we also have incredible speakers across all the different elements that it takes to create health. So we've got great practitioners, fitness, yoga, we've got food. There's amazing farms in El Dorado County. A lot of people who from Sacramento go up there for cider, but there's also incredible regenerative farms. And we're just showcasing everything that El Dorado has to offer. And there's world-class efforts in all these different areas, and you'll see that all in Oak Ridge High School, April 5th.
Fantastic. And we're going to prove the exercise portion coming up next
Yeah,
hour.
we'll see you in a bit.
Yeah. You can do it with me?
Let's do it.
All right, we'll figure it out. All right. There you go.
Thanks, Code.
Do we want to have anybody taste it?
Oh, I do. You know what? Go do your thing, and
Okay.
I'll come back.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so last hour we learned about the healthy tasting and recipes. So now it's time to get the heart rate up.
Cody, who has the strongest back in studio, is here learning more about the Healthy El Dorado Expo.
How do you watch your
Just
back?
a warning, my back is el dente.
Yeah.
James, let's tell everybody the pertinent information about when and how they can get tickets and everything.
Yeah, if you go to healthyeldorado.com, you can get tickets on there. You can use the code GOODDAY15 for $15 off. We're going to be serving that delicious lunch. You're going to see today, health is more than about food. It's about fitness, about connection with other people. It's about really being together and connecting people to the amazing resources that already exist in El Dorado County. And Rubicon Fit is one of those resources.
Well, there you go. You might want to pace yourself. I'm just saying. I'm just going to say it. Please introduce yourself to the folks at home.
My name is Dave. I'm the owner and head coach over at Rubicon Fitness and Nutrition, and these are some of my friends that I brought along with me and my beautiful fiance as well.
Well, hello there, beautiful fiance. Thank you guys for coming in.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Like I said, my back is el dente. I just want to warn you about that. But you want to do a little fitnessy thing?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Show me the stuff.
Okay, well, in spirit of Healthy El Dorado, one of the things we want to try and aim for is making fitness approachable for everybody. And so with some of the stuff that we do at the gym, you know, we're lifting weights and we're moving, but how can we modify that and make it available to the masses? So plain and simple, you want to meet me in a squat?
Sure.
So go
Let me
shoulder
choose.
width stance, good. You can bring your feet in a little bit more.
There we go.
And the idea is we just want to keep our chest up as we squat all the way down here. Okay, not bad. I think we got, there it is.
How come
Not
you don't-
bad, a little golf clap there, Cody.
How come you don't make dad noises when you do it, though?
We have the music turned way up. So, you know, if we want to incorporate a little bit of weight, you know, here's a kettlebell, and we do like a goblet squat here. And some of the things that I have behind us here is just different variations of a squat. I got Mark, different way to hold the kettlebell as he's doing his goblet squat. Go ahead, Mark, take us away. Look at that beautiful depth.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. Then we got Amparo using a dumbbell. Nice. Couple more.
Oh,
Very
so
nice.
you don't need a kettlebell.
No, you don't.
You can put it back and forth. Okay.
100%. And there's different ways that you can hold all these, whichever kind of floats your boat. And then we got Kate here doing a squat with a slam ball. And set that down for me, hun. And why don't we do it with just a box? So if mobility is an issue for some of us, what we can do is we can incorporate a box or a bench or something
Okay.
to kind of, you know, help us through that movement.
Fantastic, fantastic. What is this thing that she's on right here? What is this thing?
This is, if you know, is what this machine is. This is what we call an air bike. Some people call it an assault bike. And really what we're trying to do here is work our entire body here. It's just another form of cardio or metabolic conditioning. So some of the machines that we use in the gym is we use a rower, you know, we'll use an air bike, we jump rope, we run. But mostly the idea for us is that we're not using machines, we're building machines. So
Exactly.
one of the things on this air
Machine.
bike though is intensity. And if you, like I said, if you know, you know. What I'd like to see us do is a little bit of a challenge here, okay?
Oh.
So I think we're running out of
Yay.
time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we had all this breaking news and stuff
Absolutely.
happening. But make sure you go out to the event April 5th. Use that code GOODDAY15. Get you a little discount.
Calories.
Thank you guys for coming in. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Cody.
it.
Okay, I can't. I can't.
Plus, I
stand
didn't
on
want to do it.
Okay. Oh, that's why I'm
Fair
here.
enough. Fair enough.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.